Hey. So we did our group service project on late adulthood. Eric Erickson said that people in late adulthood are struggling with integrity versus despair, and that their strengths are weaknesses, or their strengths are their wisdom. And so we decided that we found that really interesting, and so we went to a nursing home in Metairie. So.
Okay, so our experience, like, well, do we just want to say which? So we went with like First Baptist Church New Orleans with like a ministry that they have there, and we went, like she said, to like Jefferson Healthcare Center, and one person, I guess we're not naming names, a friend of ours like led worship, and we just got the older people to the place where they were having the worship service and like talked with them along the way, and then like introduced ourselves and stuff, and just like participated with them in the worship service. And then when it was done, we just like helped get them back to their rooms and like strike up conversation on the way back, and it was pretty good. So I don't know what to say. It's basically what we all did together. We all did some different things on our own though.
I want to mention about the lady, the old lady from Romania. She was very appreciating our visit to her room.
Yeah.
And remember when she talked about her in-laws, like how her daughter and her in-laws are fighting, and that's really stupid in her perspective. And she kept like repeating on that, like it was stupid.
Yeah.
And she kept repeating that word. And I think that condition was kind of normal for her age, because we learned from the class that elderly people, where their brain doesn't function like before, so they say things repeatedly and say out loud something that they shouldn't have said, and realize it later after already saying it. So I thought it was really interesting, like really seeing her doing that.
Yeah.
She just kept saying, like, I don't understand. It's so stupid.
Yes.
Yeah. And then another thing that she did that I thought was like kind of applicable to our like what we're learning about was whenever she was talking about like she was really grateful that we were all coming, and she was saying how like other people, like no one comes and visits them, and she said it was just so sad, and she's like, good job y'all for coming, but she was just saying how sad it is that like a lot of other people don't have anyone that visits them. And so that reminded me, there's like I found it in the book, it was like one theory called like activity theory. It says like humans flourish/thrive through interactions with others and physical activity, and suffer in the absence of such stimulation. And like whenever we were walking through look at the camera. Whenever we were walking through like going to get the people to bring them to the little church service, like I've been in nursing homes for like it's kind of regular, like because of grandparents and stuff, but like just seeing like into the open rooms, like there's like someone like languishing in their bed and they look like they're like dying literally. And so it's like, I know that's physical, but it's also kind of sad to see like no one is in that room, like there's a TV on and there's just like a really gaunt old woman like looking like brain dead, you know? So that was kind of like, I feel like it was like the face of this like activity theory that like we thrive in interactions with others and like physical activity, and I feel like physical touch is like important too. So it's just like you really got to see like the importance of like human interaction and how like you're not just supposed to like waste away in a room. And I understand like, you know, their whole life isn't like that, and I was just seeing one aspect of their day, but it was just kind of like a face to that theory.
Nursing homes really freak me out, and so like that was a different experience to me. And so I think what struck me was the actual, like, I wasn't expecting so much despair.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I knew that I was gonna see that, but then seeing, like you said, like people like laying in their beds, like just in pain or like looking like they're in pain.
Yeah.
There is one person, I walked by their bedroom and they were just laying on the floor. He was just like moaning, and I don't know, it freaked me out more. But then like talking to some people, like the Romanian lady that we met, like she was like, it's so nice that you come here. So many people are so lonely, and she said a lot of people don't have anyone, and it was just like really hard for me to
Yeah.
relate. And to be able to talk, and there were several people I tried to talk to who just weren't right in their mind. Like almost everybody except for the Romanian lady wasn't right in their mind. And so every conversation they would just say, like one lady after the Wednesday night church service, I tried to take her back to her room, and then I took her there, and she said, I don't know anything, I don't remember anything. And she just kept saying that every time I asked her a question. I said, well, where are you from? And I don't know, I don't remember anything. And like she was just nervous and just not right. And that was like everyone I talked to, other than the Romanian lady. And so that was really hard for me to be able to like talk to people and relate, and just to see a lot of despair and discomfort. Yeah.
To me, I think it's the whole nursing home thing. Like, we've gone to nursing homes for the past 4 years visiting. My grandmother, like, she was right in her mind when she first got there, but now, like, she can probably remember who I am. But the lady that we met at the nurse home, it was good that, because the yarn that we gave her, like, she's grateful that we bought her yarn, even though we didn't actually know her before then. That, I think it was right in the room at the time, but she was talking about how when she was first there and healthier, she would go and help like other people in the nursing home. Like she can't do it now because of her. Well, not state of mind, but just the state that she's in.
Yeah.
For health,
But just thinking about how she did that, it made me think that we should be more like her, because there'll be some people that need help, but we just pass by them thinking, oh, they got it, but do they really have it?
Yeah.
We're just too busy to do it.
Yeah.
So about that, I wrote down in the paper, you know, the guy, our friend.
You know
he replied, he replied very, in a really good way, that he said that she had done her part and she could do it. Now it's time that she passes it down to others, like people like us, so that they may have they may have a chance to serve or give service for the people who needs help.
Yeah.
That was really remarkable.
Yeah. He was really good with her in the way he
Yes.
spoke to her, and it was really encouraging, I think, to see somebody who did know how to communicate with her. He was loud and he was excited, and she received him well. And so,
Yeah. And I feel like maybe in like her, like the interactions with her, I didn't get to interact with her as much, but like whenever you were talking about how she was saying like how she wanted to like help them, or she did help them when she first got there, it's kind of like she is like trying to like relate it back to like Eric Erickson and like integrity. Like she probably had like some sense of integrity that like she had done it well. I mean, regretting maybe that she couldn't do it anymore, but like I don't know, just trying to like plug in the theories to like see it. So it seems like that's kind of her like looking back on her life with integrity and like feeling, because she seemed very happy and like she wasn't like despairing or just like mad at life.
yeah, she was happy.
Yeah.
She seemed very healthy.
Yeah. Like she just didn't have the energy to get up and walk around and do what she used to be able to do. I think on a side note, because Aram and I work at Providence Fund, and so we call people against our better judgment, we had, or our will, we had asked